Okay. So by the way, this will be the constant, the square root rule for the derivatives. So say for example, we do have here a given f of x, which is set to 50 to the square root of um, x, for example, something like that. So what will happen with that one? Since this is your f of x given, so what will happen right now? Um, you will be going to make that in a fraction format. So what will be the fraction? It will become 50x to the power of 1/2. So to the power of um, fraction, which is the 1/2. So let me insert a 1/2. Right? So that is somewhat still the same. So that is power of 1/2. So what will happen right now? That was given right there already. That is already 50x to the power of 1/2. What will happen right now? You will be going to do the this is times actually here. So what will you do? You will be going to get the derivatives of your x. So the derivatives of 1/2 is will become 50 times let me just copy this 1/2. So you will just multiply that, then multiply into your x to the power of 1/2 still. And then afterwards, you will your power for 1/2 will be minus with a 1. Yeah, like minus 1. So for this right now, 50 times um 1/2 will become 50 half. Let me yeah 50 over 2. Then times x times your x, which will be suppose that your 1 is 2 over 2, it will become 3 half. So your power will be 3 half, 3 over 2, something like that, right? Um, that's how you will deal it with that. I'm so sorry. No. That's not plus. That's not negative 1/2. 1/2 minus 1, it will become negative 1/2 only. It's not 3 half. I'm just, lutang. So negative 1/2. So then afterwards, we'll just multiply that into your equation right now. So it will become 50x. Sorry. Okay, for example, 50x na siya dito siya to the power of negative 1/2. What will you do? You can translate it back into um the square root format. So say for example, say 50 um 50 over 2, si 1/2 aton siyang ihimo siya nga power we can make it as like square root. So 50 of 2 over 2 is we multiply that into your x as 1 over the square root of x. Yeah, something like that. So your 50 over 2, you've actually multiplied that into the 1 over the square root of x. That is the no. We can, since we're dealing with step by step process, we can also deal 1 over x, um 1 over x to the power of 1 half still. Something like that. So equals 50 half times 1 over square root of x. Man, something like that. Ready. That's how you will do it. Then how could you will just have to multiply. So it will become 50 over over 50 um over 2, then the square root of x. So say 50 divide 2 will become 25 of x. If you will simplify that one. So it will become like this actually. So that is really basic. Now, that is the square root rule. Hopefully that is clear. What if it's negative? So the same thing, negative 9, negative 90, 900 for square root of x. So what will happen? Excuse me. Will become negative 900, then to the power of to the power of I don't know x to the power of 1 half. So you will do it. Just understand it because I don't have my stylus here. Negative 900 times to the derivatives of x. It will become 1 half. Then your x, the power of 1 half times a minus 1. So it will become negative 900 times um 1 half of x, tapos will become negative 1 half to the power of negative 1 half. So um with that, it will become negative 900 over 2, then will become x to the power of negative 1 half. And then afterwards, we can also do it negative 900 over 2, then times, we will do that in what do you call this one? Square root 1 divided by x, then with the square root of, I don't know, that's not the square root yet. 1 over x, then 1 half to the power of 1 half because 1 half. Then it will become negative 900, then times 1 over the square root of x. Then if you will simplify it will become negative 900 over I'm sorry, I forgot something. Over 2, right? Here. Then, yeah, that's correct. 900, 900 knowledge. So we can somewhat point that out. 900 over 2 of square root of x. Since right here times 1. Yeah, that's correct. So you will be going to simplify that. Negative 900, negative 450 of x. Ba? You will simplify that for the square root rule. And afterwards, it's okay if you will stop here. That's fine. Now, afterwards, your reciprocal rule. For the reciprocal rule, this is somewhat like connected to the square root rule that you have. With that, for example, f of x as equals to 1 divided by x to the power of negative 9. So for example, like that. So what we can do, we could somewhat do as kung imo na siya i-simplify, it will become x to the power of negative 9. We will simplify that one. Afterwards, we'll just apply the power rule. So negative 9 times your x to the power of negative 9 minus 1. So it will become basically negative 9 x to the power of negative 10. No, that's not, yeah, that's correct. So therefore, what happen if you will be going to also make this as, you can somewhat point out negative 9 para ma-remove si negative 10 nga power, pwede negative 9 over x to the power of 10. Like that. That's the answer already. And afterwards, this is for the reciprocal as I've mentioned. Forgot to put that there. After the reciprocal, we have the sum rule. But for the sum rule, I'll just give that in a separate video para hapos lang.